To an update on a beloved owl who disappeared 2 weeks ago during Debby. Volunteers spent hours every day looking for the great horned owl. And finally, someone spotted him in their yard yesterday, and he was returned to the Raptor Center of Tampa Bay.
He's a rescue who was raised in captivity, so he really didn't have the ability to hunt or fish. Well, now we understand he's feasting. And Mariah joins us live with more on all of this. Happy ending on this one. I love it.
Such a happy ending, Russell. You know, after days of searching, dozens of volunteers, and really thousands of flyers, little Charlie over here to my left is finally back home. We've got his mama here, the president and the founder of the Raptor Center of Tampa Bay, Nancy Murrah. How good does it feel to be able to just have him back in your arms?
Well, it's a huge relief that we found him and that we found him alive.
So let's talk about how you found him. Can you just tell us the story about what happened to his enclosure, where he was being kept, how he got out, and then how you were alerted to where he was?
Well, there's a water door on his cage, and there was debris that was blown up against that water door that opened it just enough for him to be able to get out. And he escaped from his enclosure. We realized it. We started searching for him then. We started searching with thermal imagery at night. We did that for several days, and the storm had obviously blown him away from here. We couldn't find him, and so we initiated a large search with the public through our Facebook page, and just very heartfelt how many people have come out, and volunteers have helped us flyer the area. Over 2,000 flyers. We knocked on over 500 doors and asked if we could sit in there, you know, can we look in your backyard? We knew he was close. Statistics say that birds of prey that escape enclosures typically stay within a mile of where they were, and sure enough, we found him within a mile. And through days and days of searching, we just became, you know, the whole community came out and helped. And it was someone who called us, who had seen the flyer, called her daughter and said, there's a large owl in our backyard. She videotaped it, and it was blurry, but he has a tendency to keep his head kind of cocked to one side. And we saw the owl was grounded. The owl ran around the corner. It didn't fly away.
And you thought,
well, it was 8:30 in the morning, and she didn't call us till 2. So I'm like, oh no, here we go with the search again in the same area. We've been saturated in searching and searching and searching. And so I got in the car, called the search team, and said, hey, let's head over there. I was the closest one, less than 10 minutes from here, and she had gone back out in the backyard and said he's sitting right there in my neighbor's fence.
And there he was.
And there he was. And because he knows me, and he's been hand-fed his whole life, I held a rat up and said, let's go home, buddy. And he was all for that.
Home.
He was
happy to be home too. And you know, you mentioned the community really came together to find Charlie, get him back home. I want to talk to Monica Kelly here. You've got the map of where you guys were searching. I just want to talk to you about what part of Charlie's story, because you two didn't know each other before all of this. What part of this story just really latched on to you that you knew you really had to get out and help?
I sent a message. How can I help? I've been involved with many rescues over the years. I was an animal control agent for several years in North Carolina. And we just started talking, and then she sent a message like he had been spotted. And I was like, that's it. I gotta go. So, and we're like best friends now, huh? Right, Charlie? Charlie's home.
Love it.
So
you know, everybody is Charlie's best friend at this point. He really did bring the area together. We're going to get more on Charlie's condition because, you know, he's hand-fed. He was raised, you know, in this environment. He wasn't raised out in the wild. So we're going to get more on just how he's doing a little bit later on in the show. But Russell, Laura, I just know that everybody who chipped in, who shared his story online, who knocked on those doors, who put up those flyers, so happy to see this little guy back home. And we did wake him up for a nap. So he's being really good for us this morning, too. Just happy to be back where he knows he's going to get fed.
Love it. Love it. He looks great. All right. Thank you. Talk later.